Action.
Are you rolling?
Action.
We're rolling. Ready?
Yeah.
Woo, 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 woo. Season 2.
Live audience.
Welcome back. Yeah, we do have a live audience. Hi. Welcome back, y'all. Ooh. Welcome back to the Wisco Wistys.
Season 2, baby.
Season 2, episode... Oh, God, that's sour. Season 2, episode 1.
It is a whiskey sour. Season predictions. NFL season.
Yeah, so the season starts in 1 week. 1 week from today.
6 days.
We're recording this on
7
the
days.
29th.
It's a Thursday. Yeah.
So the season starts next week with the Ravens and
At the Kansas City
Chiefs.
Yeah.
So I like the start.
The opener?
Ravens Chiefs is good, and then our game right after.
Yeah, we get Thursday, and then Friday Packers at Eagles in Brazil.
Yep.
And then we have Saturday college football for those that care, and then Sunday we go into the big Christmas, my New Year's, my favorite day of the year. You have to look at my TVs downstairs when you get
I do.
chance, 'cause
I'm
they're
excited.
Awesome.
Okay, so
But yeah,
we have some housekeeping stuff to do first before the season gets rolling. So we're gonna go over some news and stuff first, probably.
Yep. Anything big? So literally, and then we'll kind of walk through what each week looks like. So each week we're going to do similar to last year. We can review, except for this week because there is nothing to review. Look ahead will be next week. Talk about best games of the week. We'll do, discuss fantasy football with the family.
Yes.
Which draft is in an
hour.
Yeah.
So we got to
And
wrap this up
then
quick.
uniforms. Are we doing unis this year?
We're doing unis, or we're like I didn't finish the full NFL last season.
Yeah, so maybe finish your stuff.
I can probably finish the AFC. I think it was the AFC East. I can finish that, but then I'm gonna do some just like random, like, I just want to do this team or whatever, and then we can do a little more review of like what they have. I think next week we'll look at like all the new helmets, the new
Ravens,
uniforms that
new
are
helmets
out for this year.
Yeah,
and we can just kind of walk through those and figure out what we like and what we don't like.
Yeah, so the Ravens had a new helmet drop today. Obviously, the Packer helmet, white.
Yes.
So a bunch of new helmets, a bunch of new uniforms. Maybe we could just do it as they wear them. You know, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Like when they
wear them that week.
Yeah, when they first
before they come out, look at this kind of thing. That's what I was thinking. We'll do like a bet of the week, so on and so forth. But other than that, we'll do games. We got some new game ideas that we found online that I think are going to be pretty good. But this episode is purely season predictions for the year.
Okay.
And last year we were like 50 to 60%.
That's not bad.
No, it isn't.
And one of them was because I picked Cincinnati to go pretty far.
Well, so did I. I had them win the Super Bowl.
So it's like, okay, hoping that doesn't happen. And if you watch my prediction this year, you'll see why I hope that doesn't happen again.
Dear Lord. So do you want to roll into it? Jump in?
Let's get rolling.
I went by division. I didn't do first, second, third, but we can do that.
I got all of it.
You want to do that?
I have it all.
I have an idea of it. I have
the entire... I don't know if all my math adds up.
It definitely doesn't, because you have to go schedule by schedule, and it's a disaster.
And I didn't do that, but it's probably close.
Let's do division by division. I didn't think you'd be that ready or prepared.
Oh, I'm ready. So. I'm ready to roll.
Let's start AFC, because we are NFC. So let's start the other side. Let's start AFC South. So that would be Texans, Colts, Jags, Titans.
Okay, yep. You said Texans.
So I think there's a unanimous last place.
Tennessee.
Yep. I'm not going to talk much about them.
I would say that is correct. God damn it.
If there's no one on your fantasy team that you want to draft, like the Titans, they're going to suck. That's how I look at it.
I think I gave them too many wins.
Yeah, probably. Third, I think that's pretty self-explanatory too.
Okay.
I said Colts.
Yeah, I do too. I've got Jacksonville and Indy at the same record.
I don't believe...
But one's going to be second, one's going to be third.
I don't believe in Richardson.
I've seen some... Sorry, Scott.
But I've say that's the other reason I'm anti-Colt.
Videos of like Ben Kurt, ex Packer quarterback, and I think he was with Atlanta and San Francisco. backup, but he's on like Madden and doing stuff on Instagram. He broke down why he has like convictions about him.
He's only played he's thrown the ball like 400
Right.
times in
his
8
career.
years. Yeah.
Right, because he didn't play
Since
a lot
high
at
school.
Florida.
Yeah, I don't trust that shit.
Right. I mean, he's a freak athlete, and he did me really well in fantasy last year
Until he got hurt.
until he got hurt.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the stuff that he was showing was like he's afraid to hit that first throw, or he's missing a
It's
read and he's
experience
dropping it
things.
off and he's overthrowing a guy who's wide open. I mean, it happens. It could click. Who knows? But I don't know about this year. So that's why I have them like,
I agree.
yeah, third.
I am, I think, right on par with you with the Jaguars. I had them second, but I don't have them making the playoffs.
No,
I
me
don't.
neither.
I don't believe in that team. I think they'll be better this year because Lawrence was hurt. But I am so far low on
Yeah.
everyone. I am super high on the Texans.
Super high?
Super high.
Okay. I'm high, but I think you have to pump the brakes a little. Everyone's like, oh, they could win the Super
Well,
Bowl this
the-
year, which, I mean, I don't know, but they have the AFC to go through.
The
so that's
team,
tough.
I am not as high on Stroud as everybody. Everyone's up his butt. I'm more high on the team. Like
Okay.
the team itself. I mean, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Joe Mixon.
Yeah, they
That's
got a good-
fantasy.
Their
Dalton Schultz.
Their head coach is really good.
Defense. Yeah, they got it figured out. So I'm high on the Texans.
Sure.
Next division, West. That's the Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders.
Yep.
I mean, we
I
can
think there's a clear winner here.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
They're not. There's no chance. So Chiefs won. Who do you have two?
I got the Chargers. I think Jimmy Harbaugh is going to bring them to life.
Okay.
At 9-8. Okay.
I
Nothing
have-
crazy.
I
You're
have
going
the-
to break even.
I have the Chargers 3.
You have Denver?
I have Denver at 2.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. I see a lot of people kind of high on Bo Nix. I don't mind what I'm seeing. out of
Complete
him.
opposite of Anthony Richardson.
A lot of
got
people.
60
a lot
starts.
of people are like, he's got the offensive coach. He could get offensive rookie of the year, even with Caleb Williams. I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of cool stuff out of him. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. I have them last.
Broncos?
Yeah.
Oh God, we're way we're way off.
I got KC, Chargers.
What do you
Vegas,
believe in?
Denver,
Aiden O'Connell.
one game difference.
Gardner Minshew.
One game difference.
That's shit team.
So I don't know. I got them at one game difference, 5 and 6 wins.
Okay.
But
East. Bills, Jets, Dolphins.
this is a
Patriots.
tough one because I think the North is so tough. I had 2 people from the East making the playoffs, and I had 3 teams from the North making the playoffs.
So it hurts everyone else. Then.
Right. I think you could argue. Shit.
Okay, but let's start from the bottom. That's the easiest. The Patriots might
Yeah.
be the worst team in the NFL.
I got them at 4 wins.
Yeah, I
On accident.
hammering the
They're
under.
They're
Yeah.
gonna win like the last 2 games when guys are sitting.
Yes.
Shit like that.
I think the next team. You want to go third, or you want me to go?
I got Miami
Yeah,
third.
me fucking too, man.
I got the Jets second and the
me too.
Buffalo winning.
You still have Buffalo winning though.
I do.
Why?
'Cause
Just
I
say
trust,
17.
I
Yeah.
trust in number 17. Yeah.
It's the right answer. Quick. Why Jets?
Well, Aaron Rodgers is the greatest of all time, and
You still-
even though he's old,
I was gonna say that's
they
not
have
gonna-
a fucking good team.
Nobody realized it's all on the offensive line. I don't think it's on him.
I mean,
it's on
if
the
you're in
O-line.
fantasy, you're seeing Brees Hall could be picked second,
Garrett
third.
Wilson.
Garrett Wilson is top 10 in
Yep.
fantasy. Brees Hall did well without Aaron last year.
He had 1,000 yards. He was like 996
Their
or something.
defense
Stacked.
could be the best defense in the league. Browns, Ravens, Jets, all up there. So, I saw a guy say this could be Aaron Rodgers' best defense in his career.
Yeah, so he
Probably
just has
is.
to manage
So
games. Will he do it?
I trust him. If he can stay healthy, this team
AFC gauntlet,
could be.
though. I actually get to wear
Yeah.
his fucking jersey for a year now. I'm,
Just hope he doesn't change his number.
yeah, if he fucking gets hurt, I'm going to... Oh, God.
That's funny.
And then last one is North. So Bengals,
North is tough.
Ravens.
This is a fucking crapshoot. I think.
Steelers, Browns.
Yeah, anything can happen here. If Russ actually plays decent, Pittsburgh could shake it up. I still think they're last in this division.
You think they're last?
Yep.
They won 10 games last year.
I think they go 9-8.
Okay.
I think Cincy wins it.
Me too. Baltimore
and
second.
Cleveland have the same record. It's
wow.
a fucking toss-up.
I have Steelers.
I think Baltimore's second.
I have Steelers third. Deshaun Watson's still like limited at practice from the injury from last year.
Oh, fuck. I picked him in my other league.
Yeah, he is ass. Like they kept 4 quarterbacks because he is ass. Like that is one of the worst contracts. Funny thing online I saw, it was like throw 3 touchdowns in the playoffs against the Chiefs, and then it was shit. What was the next thing? It was, damn it. What was it? I'm blanking here. It was throw 3 touchdowns against the Chiefs, and then it was have a like this whatever passer rating, and then it was become a rapist.
Oh God!
And then it was like Josh Allen throw 3 touchdowns against the Chiefs, have this passer rating, and then it was like, is this going to continue? And I was like,
God.
oh Jesus!
When that's your stat.
So that's AFC. So let's hear
NFC.
No, let's hear your AFC lineup through.
No. Because I have to flip my sheet over, and I don't want to ruin the surprise.
I won't see it. I can't see yours.
All right.
You can't see mine.
So I've got Cincy as the number 1 seed overall in the AFC.
Okay.
I got Kansas City number 2, Buffalo 3, Houston 4, because someone had to win their division.
Yep.
Baltimore 5, Cleveland 6, Jets 7.
Okay. And then you want me to say mine, and then we'll run through?
Sure.
I have the Denver Broncos 7.
Yeah, okay.
I have the Baltimore Ravens 6.
Okay.
I have the New York Jets 5.
Right.
And then these are division winners. I have the Bengals 4. And I will say this. I think all the division winners are tight. Like the Chiefs play the Bengals week 2. That could be the difference between the 2nd and 4th seed.
Yeah, man.
Which is tough.
This is so great.
Bills
AFC is unreal.
3.
Okay.
Chiefs 2. Texans 1.
Wow.
Yep.
The Texans,
because they have a
overall?
soft ass division, so I'm betting on them.
Okay.
And then go through your matchups here.
So I got
2 versus 7. Who do you have?
2-7, Kansas City and New York Jets. Kansas City knocks off the Jets right away.
Okay.
If this was
if that's
the
your bracket,
setup,
that's what it comes to.
it would be the most fun first week of the playoffs I've ever seen. So Pat Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, unfortunately, you just can't bet against
The
them.
NFL would come for them.
Oh my God.
They would be so happy.
God, I'm about to bust. We got Buffalo, Cleveland, 3-6. I got Buffalo.
Yep.
And then I got Baltimore, Houston. I got Houston beating Baltimore because I don't trust Lamar yet. He kind of chokes in the playoffs.
Okay. And then what?
So that sets up Buffalo, Kansas City.
Again, those fuckers.
It always happens.
Yes.
And guess what? Kansas City's going to win.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
And then Cincinnati and Houston. That's Cincinnati's first. They get a bye, so they play Houston.
Yep.
Cincinnati pulls it out.
Against Houston?
They beat Houston. So it's Cincy, KC.
Wasn't this yours last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the end result. Cincy and KC in the championship. Cincinnati pulls it off.
You're so full of shit.
Let's go, Joey B.
Okay, so you have Cincy.
They've done it before. They're gonna do it again.
But they're at home. They're at home.
They're at home.
Okay.
He's on a tear after he tore his knee. I think it was his knee, right?
No, that was he was his wrist. Remember, he
Wrist
broke
this
a
year.
bone.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
But he was on a tear before that.
Yes. So
you have Cincy
man
as
on a
your
mission.
AFC.
He could be the most improved player.
Now he's gonna get hurt.
Or comeback player.
Don't draft Joe Burrow. Anyone that's listening, because he's gonna get hurt. All right. I have the Chiefs Broncos as my 2-7. I have the Chiefs beating the Broncos. Good game though, division. Bills Ravens as my 3-6.
Okay.
I have the Bills. Because again, I don't trust Lamar.
Yep.
Bengals Jets as my 4-5. I have the New York Jets beating the Bengals.
Wow.
Because of the front 7, I could see them getting to Burrow. Then I have Jets Texans. Texans are my 1. I have the Houston Texans beating the Jets.
So you got Stroud beating Rodgers.
Yep. He's got a better team. We'll see. He's got better offense. We'll see.
I don't know about that defense against him.
I know. And then I have
Jesus.
Chiefs Bills again, and I want to pull for my boy. I would too, but I picked the Chiefs because I can't. It's just not going to happen. So I have Texans, Chiefs at Houston.
And
I have the Texans beating
Wow.
the Chiefs in the regular season,
oh, you fucker.
but I have the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Okay, so they 3 Super Bowls in a row.
They're going to 4 out of 5 in my prediction here.
See, I thought it's really hard to three-peat, just win, right?
Yeah.
And then to get there, it's got to be pretty hard too. So I said it's tough.
But, I mean, that means he's been to every championship year. That's 6 in a row. He's been to a championship. That's insane.
That's why you can't count them out. Like, you at
That's
least
why I
have to get them to the
Yeah,
championship game.
it's Brady.
Okay, let's do NFC.
All right, NFC, we'll save the best for last. Let's go South. That's Falcons, Panthers, Bucks, Saints. I think it's easy.
This is a fucking joke.
Easy division for last. I'm putting the Panthers still. I don't believe in that team.
Yeah, I got them at 4-13.
And then I have the Saints at 3, personally.
Yep, I got Tampa Bay and Atlanta. Tampa Bay at 9-8, Atlanta at 8-9, New Orleans, Carolina.
So you have Tampa Bay winning?
Tampa Bay winning.
I have Tampa
I trust
Bay
them more than
second. I have
Kirk Cousins.
I have Atlanta winning, and I have a prediction that Kurt doesn't finish the year.
Gets hurt or...
And Michael Penix is the
comes
reason
in.
why they finished.
Because he wasn't looking too bad, I thought.
No, he's...
Then I saw a couple highlights of him.
Yeah, they refused to play him in his second preseason game.
Because they probably didn't want the
Yeah, because they're
drama.
fucking scared.
Because they went out and got
But I have the
Kirk.
Falcons winning the division.
Okay.
Next, I think we do East, Cowboys, Eagles, Washington.
This was interesting to me.
Giants.
I'm curious to see what you think here.
Easy last, Giants. Daniel Jones blows.
Yeah, I have them actually tied with Washington.
I have
6-11.
Washington third, but better. Jaden Daniels
Right.
better.
I think Jaden will spice
score.
it up.
They'll
They got
score.
Eckler, who's
slow.
slow as fuck.
Did you hear him online? He's like,
Oh,
I had my ankles
were
taped.
taped. He's like, no, dude.
But the
You're slow
average
as
human
fuck.
runs 10 miles an hour. He's like, I had ankles
13.
taped.
He's like 13 miles an hour. That fucker is wearing wet jeans out there.
I have the Cowboys second, Eagles first.
I had flip. I have Dallas first, Eagles
So
second.
no NFC division winner has repeated for like 20 years.
And that Dallas would be.
And Dallas would be
In
a
my-
repeat.
okay.
Yes.
Well, whatever.
I
I don't believe
it's
in
just
that
a
shit.
random
Mom would
stat.
say they are due. I say Dallas is better in the regular season, and you'll
Okay.
see what happens in the postseason.
I have, remind me, well, we could do that now.
We can do the
actually.
West.
Well, no, I want to just bring up, just relevant news here while we're on that team. Jerry Jones just said, they asked Jerry about Dak's extension. What does he need to see from Dak? And he said, and I quote, you could easily say, if you haven't seen it by now, you haven't seen it. And then Dak
Wow.
Prescott said, I stopped listening to things Jerry Jones says to the media a long time ago. It doesn't really hold weight.
Holy shit.
So, like,
They just don't give a fuck.
my prediction, and some people have said this, I don't know if it's this team, but Dak to the Giants, Bill Belichick to the Giants next year.
To the Giants?
He's a free agent after this year.
In the division, though?
He's a free agent. He can go wherever.
I know,
They
but-
franchised him twice, so you get 3. You're 3 times the pro rate.
That's tough.
And then Bill Belichick used to coach there under Parcells.
Oh, that's right. I
So there's
forgot
the
about
whole
that.
like shindig, or he would go to Dallas, but they don't have a quarterback then.
Right.
So interesting. Anyways, West. Speaking of West, before we get to that, Brandon Ayuk literally just got paid 120 for 4 years,
Wow.
30 million. So CD's 35, Jefferson's 36. Fake money, but that's what it costs.
So CD still didn't get the highest paid.
He doesn't deserve it. He knows.
No, but he wanted
What
it.
does
I'm sure.
Chase get though? That's the real
Jamar?
question.
Yeah. I was afraid to draft Ayuk last night in my draft because I didn't know where he was playing.
Now,
I'm like,
now
if he gets,
we're golden.
If he gets traded somewhere,
Yeah, because he could be in Pittsburgh, and you're like,
no
oh,
one's throwing him the
fuck.
ball. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know who's throwing him the ball.
Now he could definitely
Granted,
get drafted.
Brock Turdy is throwing him the ball, so it's
Yeah,
like
but
whatever.
that offense-
But that offense is good.
Okay, so West is Cardinals, it is Rams, it is Niners, it is Seahawks. Who do you got?
I got Rams winning. I think the Rams are sneaky this year. Rams winning the division at 11-6. I got San Fran right behind them at 10-7, And then Arizona steps up. They get healthy. 9-8. Seattle last.
Verbatim.
Really?
I don't think they're as sneaky as you think. I got them winning too. I have Niners 2.
Yeah.
Seattle.
I don't know if sneaky
last.
is the right word. I think they're going to be
Cardinals.
pretty good this year.
Then
I
the
still like Stafford.
North.
He's good. The boys.
This is tough. This is honestly brutal. I'd like to take the lead on this one if I could.
Go ahead.
Easy last. We're going to put the scoliosis fucks last. With Sam Darnold.
You see this?
JJ. Yeah.
That's called scoliosis.
I feel bad for JJ McCarthy, honestly. That kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
that
Tearing
sucks.
his meniscus.
How's he, you can't hand the ball off with a torn meniscus.
No comment. Number 3, I have the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, me too.
I think they're going to be better than you think, though. We'll see when you get to my playoff predictions.
Ooh.
Sneaky. Number 2, I have the Green Bay Packers tied with the Lions record-wise.
Me too.
But the Lions finished first.
Me too. I got Detroit at 12-5. I got us at 12-5.
I think I had 13-4. Yeah.
And I got Chicago 9-8.
Okay, I had them a little bit better.
Okay.
So
I mean, Caleb's good. They have a good team around them.
Lions are good.
I think there's going to be growing pains, and he's making great throws in the preseason. He's gonna be really good if
but
he is who he is. But I think it's not just all of a sudden you're in and it's like we're fucking crazy.
he doesn't have the coaching staff like Mahomes did.
Right. Or Stroud. Stroud got to the playoffs in his rookie year.
Or
and
the team, I don't
Did they
think.
win? They won a game, right? They
Last
beat
year.
Flacco.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you can win one game. I think that's the ceiling as a rookie
Correct.
quarterback,
But
no matter how good you are. I got to be proven
I
wrong.
have to come at someone. I really do here. Nick Wright, they're doing their predictions this week.
Yeah.
And he put the Bears at 1.
Yeah, it is fucking
And he said
crazy.
their defense is going to be top 10. Can you name someone on their defensive line, their front 7, besides Sweat? Name somebody on that defense. Nobody. You can't. Okay,
can't.
so that's a problem. Next question. He goes to the Packers. He goes, blank, 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 Jordan Love, inconsistent. And I really think the loss of A.J. Dillon's going to hurt that team. And I was like, you've never watched an ounce of our games.
Yeah,
you don't
that's
even know what
stupid.
you're talking. I've seen multiple people
Sorry,
say
AJ,
that.
we love you.
Do we?
IR. He's on IR.
Yeah, until he
From
gets
the neck injury he had last season.
injury settlement, cut his ass. Sorry, don't need to waste the money. Next person.
Right? He's married to a girl from Green Bay, so they'll always have roots here.
That's true.
I
I had a picture with AJ Dillon. I still love you, buddy.
Cole met him drunk. Well, should we say that? I don't know.
No, probably not.
Yeah, he'll probably sue us.
Next, cheers. Next is playoff.
Cole met him drunk. That's not
seeding.
illegal.
Yeah, no, I just saw him. Doesn't mean he was. Okay, so I'll go first with this one. I have the Bears as the 7 seed.
Bears. The
Bears making the playoffs. And then I have the Niners as the 6th seed, which means the Packers unfortunately get the 5th seed because they tied for the division.
I got Packers at 5 too.
Yep. And then I have the Falcons, I have the Eagles, and then I have the Rams at 2, the Lions at 1.
Yeah, okay. I got Lions winning having the number 1 seed Jesus Christ.
You having the number 1 seed? Finish that.
That's pretty strong.
I know. I'm having another one too.
Yeah, me too. Lions, number 1.
Sweating
Rams
under these
2,
lines.
Dallas 3, Tampa 4.
Okay.
Those are the division winners. I got us, the Pack, at 5. San Fran at 6, just because our record was better than theirs. And Philly at 7.
So if you notice, I don't have Dallas making the playoffs.
Right, and I see that a lot.
Because
I'm
I don't
looking
believe
at
in that team.
other people predictions and stuff. I see them missing it a lot. So I think they can get there, but you'll see what happens in the playoffs here.
So my 2-7 is Bears Rams. I have the Rams winning. I don't think they have. Caleb's got it for that kind of matchup. My 3-6 is Niners Eagles. I have the Niners beating the Eagles as an upset.
Okay.
And then my 4-5 is Packers Falcons. I have the Packers winning. So then that means we go Niners at Detroit in round 2, which is fantastic. And then we have the Packers at the Rams. I have the Lions.
Because they don't switch, right? Like
No,
stay in
you
their
stay
thing,
lower
no matter
lower seed. Lower seed goes to higher seed.
Fuck.
It's not the.
Then I fucked this up.
Yeah, you probably did. It's not the NBA where it stays in its bracket.
Oh, I fucked this up. God damn it. Well,
You just do the NFC
Whatever,
like that.
whatever.
Then. So I have the Niners beating or losing.
no, my AFC is fine. I just have to finish the NFC then.
Okay, I have the Lions beating the Niners
Okay.
to get to the championship game. I have the Packers beating the Rams. We avoid the Niners.
Okay.
I have the Lions against the Packers in the NFC Championship
Okay.
game. And I have the Lions beating the Packers.
Oh, no way.
We take a step, but we fail because we always fucking do, and I'm pessimistic
The
about it.
Lions make the Super Bowl?
So I have the Lions against the Chiefs in my
Get
Super
the
Bowl.
fuck out of here. And now we all know what's going to happen here. What's going on?
Why?
I don't see the things.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We'll have to just cut this out because I think it goes out of there at some point. I have to edit it. Okay.
So what
So
are your...
Mine gets fucked up because I kept them in the same bracket, but I can do, I can figure this out here. So I got...
I am sweating under these lights. I feel like I'm in a fucking interrogation room right now. Jesus Christ.
I got the Rams and Philly. I got the Rams beating Philly. I got San Francisco and Dallas. I got San Fran beating Dallas right away. And I got Green Bay and Tampa. Battle of the Bays. We pull it out.
Yep.
So I originally had us then playing Detroit, but that would switch. So San Fran would be playing Detroit.
Like me.
And I would probably pick Detroit over them.
Like
okay.
me. Yep.
So
I like
now
that.
we would be playing the Rams, and I originally had the Rams beating San Fran, but I'd say we beat the Rams.
So you
I
have mine,
I have the
divisional.
I've got Green Bay against Detroit. I had Green Bay beating Detroit in the second round.
So you have them
the
winning
Packers
it.
are going to the Super Bowl.
So my only reason is I just don't... I didn't see the clutchness out of our team last year. That was the only reason.
But why can't it happen this year?
It could. I just don't believe in us because we haven't done it in forever. I think if there is a year for it to happen, it would be this year.
It's this year, maybe next year.
And I'll give my Super Bowl prediction right now. I have the Chiefs winning, three-peating, which is gross. But I will say this right now. If we get to the point where we play the Lions and we beat the Lions, I think we'd beat the Chiefs.
If it's us and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I do. I don't trust Goff to win the game. If you put love on the Lions, I think the Lions beat the Chiefs.
Right.
I just don't trust Goff.
I don't
trust the rest of the
I
team.
had a tough time getting the Chiefs to the Super Bowl again, but they easily could. I could see. I mean, not easily, but they definitely
They're
could.
the best
You can't
team.
root against
They're
them.
a dynasty.
They're so
you
fucking
can
good.
root against...
Or you can't pick against
Yeah,
them. Sorry.
I said root against their ass all the
But-
time.
I got Green Bay, Cincinnati in the Super Bowl. I got the fucking Packers winning the
I
Super
hate
Bowl.
you so much. Homer.
Let's go!
Homer.
Go, Pack, go.
So you got love.
Go, Pack, go.
Who's your Super Bowl MVP?
Love.
I have Mahomes.
Yeah.
Who's your regular season MVP?
Okay, let's do that. Let's do awards then. So Green Bay Packers win it all.
Yep.
Titletown. The trophy comes home. I would cry.
Oh, I take
Regular
a week
season
off of work.
MVP, Pat Mahomes.
Dude,
He's gonna go off again.
I have...
Because Lamar won it last year. You could argue Pat could have.
I have...
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you could have.
He was up there.
I have Stroud because they were my 1 seed. So I have Stroud
Okay,
winning
yeah, that makes
MVP and then Lamar failing in the championship last year. Who do you
Yeah.
have for Coach of the Year?
Coach of the year, I've got D'Amico Ryans.
I thought
He
about
brings
him.
him to the next level.
I thought about him. I had him because they were at 1. I had the Eberflus for the Bears because they were in the playoffs for me.
Okay.
But I put Sean Payton with Bo Nix
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah,
I
if
think
you
they have
them
I think they
doing
have
really well-
less of
Yeah.
talent than the Bears. So
if you have
I
them
went
doing really well. That makes sense.
I went Sean Payton.
Okay.
And then who do you have offensive rookie of the year? I don't really care about
I
defense.
got Caleb Williams.
I do too. I have him in the playoffs.
But you could have Bo Nix.
I know he was.
They do
yeah,
really well.
Yep, he was
I
my
think
second.
It's got to be probably one of those. Maybe Jaden if they go crazy, but
And then defensive player of the year.
So, okay, we're jumping all over the place. Let's just offensive rookie of the year. Let's do defensive rookie of the year.
Well, there's only like one real option. Who did you pick?
Latu.
Okay.
Who did you pick?
I took the kid from. That is a good option actually. I wanted the Packers to take him really bad. I took
on the Colts, right?
Yeah, I took the kid from the Vikings, Dallas Turner, because they jumped up for him.
I saw all the.
But there's not many. Remember, there's only like 13 straight picks where it was all offense. So like, there are not many great defensive options.
So we got Caleb on offense, Latu on defense, or Dallas Turner.
Dallas Turner, yeah.
Okay.
Who do you have for?
So we got offensive player of the year and defensive player of the year.
Who do you have for offensive?
I got Tyreek.
Okay.
Gonna go off again. Just put up crazy numbers. Pick him in fantasy if you can. Yeah.
I have the Lions winning offensive and defensive.
Wow. Okay. So let me try to guess here.
Defense is easy. I have Hutchinson taking the next level and becoming that guy.
Defense, I got
I wanted to go a little I wanted to go a little different because it's TJ Watt, it's Garrett.
Right? Myles Garrett won.
Yeah.
I got Micah Parsons.
Okay.
I could see that happening.
What do you think my Lions offensive player of the year
Lions offense? Christ.
There's draft Lions because there's a lot of good guys.
I did pick Sam Laporta. That's the one I'm thinking.
He's a stud. But tight end is tough to get that.
Right. That's why I'm like, that can't be him. But then who else would it be? Fucking Amon-Ra or Gibbs?
I have Gibbs going 1,000 and 1,000, doing like what Marshall Falk. He did last year, but I'm thinking he will officially take the role.
All right.
So I have him. I feel like
Amon-Ra,
that's a stretch. Amon-Ra said, "Hey, Gibbs, do it," and he's like, "I think I can."
Okay.
1,000 and 1,000 is tough. That's 2,000 total yards. That's a lot.
All right.
So that's what I'm putting on. They're my one seed.
Jared Duck throwing you the ball.
Yeah, he can throw ducks backwards. It doesn't matter. Actually, that's a rush, so it's going to be slightly forward.
So, okay, yeah, then Aiden is your defense player of the year. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the season.
That's the season. If that's how it turns out,
I hope yours is right. I think I'm going yours.
I would love ours.
I don't want to be here in February ago, so...
Yeah,
I was right. You were wrong. You suck.
What are we doing on time here? We're doing good.
We're good.
About a half hour. Might be a quickie.
It's a quickie.
We love quickies.
Okay.
Sorry, Mom.
Anything for fantasy before the draft?
Yeah, you still have to.
No,
give me the news here.
We'll end here with the draft.
I won last year.
By how much?
Like 3 points. 2 points.
1.4. Get it straight. It's been great. I put it on my mirror every morning.
But it was a decimal thing. Okay.
I put it on my mirror every morning.
1.4.
1.4. 1.4. I should have fucking repeated.
Yeah. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. So
Mason
I was in my 2 leagues. I was in the championship, and I lost one, won the other. One.
Mason.
So I've been
winner
doing well.
Gets to pick dinner, and we get to go Saturday.
We're going to Chives.
We're going to Chives, and we pay for his dinner, so that's unfortunate.
And I'm ordering a couple drinks. I'm getting the Wagyu steak.
Yeah, good thing Paige got paid.
Love you, Paige.
This year, we did the draft order through reverse standings, so you got to pick who got what.
So
you ended up with the 8th pick.
Just based on no one wanted it.
No one won 8. I have 2. Dad's 1. Lexa's 7. So like that. Any thoughts on who you're going to take at 8? Who are you shooting for?
I just picked last night at 4 out of 8.
That's the best spot.
Which is really nice. I got an
4
A on my draft grade. I should show you my team after this. It looks pretty good. But I'm thinking, God, I don't remember who Scott was picking 8. I don't remember who he picked. But we're in a league where you have 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah,
you have like an offensive player.
We're full PPR, 1 quarterback, and 1 flex.
Okay.
But we are
so I'll be able to get
best ball lineup. So the best option gets thrown up into your top. So we have no management during the year. That's why I have all the girlfriends and wives in the league.
Be available for me at 8? I don't even know.
I can't tell you. I mean, I can't speak the future. It's Garrett Wilson,
Tyreek.
Maybe Chase, Jefferson, that group. So anyone you really want, AJ Brown.
I kind of
you're gonna let it play.
I let it I let it happen.
So I'm 2, and I have no fucking clue what I'm going to take because I have no idea.
Breece Hall. I like Breece Hall. I would pick Breece Hall.
I know, but if Aaron goes down, is that worth the second pick? I don't know.
But he kicked ass last year without him, and that got him to second pick status this year.
There's an argument for it. I understand. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I mean,
no fantasy number one has.
Dad was like, I get the first pick. Who's that? Christian McCaffrey. Oh, I want the first pick.
I told him.
So it's like, he's taking him.
He had,
and you should
7, 8, 1, and 2 to pick, and he's like, I could take one. I said, yeah. He goes, yeah, I'll take one. I'll take McCaffrey. Yeah. And I'm like, but the last year's number one has never duplicated as number one in the last 5 years. He's like, yeah, but have they gotten 2? And I was like, yeah. He goes, I'll take McCaffrey.
Yeah, so it's a lot of 2 at least.
Like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. So that's.
I mean, he probably won me last year's because I had the whole fucking San Francisco 49ers. I had him, Debo.
Last year's was stressful. Fucking, I was watching that game. It was like, stop.
I will say that I picked your offensive player Gibbs. I was thinking Laporta. I picked Laporta 4th on my team last night.
Number 4 overall?
No.
Oh, the 4th
on my team.
Oh, the 4th person.
Because I'm like, I don't really like this receiver. I don't really like this receiver.
Yeah,
he's a receiver.
You want
basically.
Your guy.
I'm like, I'm taking him. It's him or Kelsey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll take
younger.
Laporta. He had more.
I wanted the
points,
Packers
like,
to draft him so bad. You have no idea.
He's a star.
Okay, so let's finish it up here. Any other final comments, questions before I announce the wager?
No.
So the wager that we're going to do, and you have to agree to this because I think it's...
Cole and I have a separate wager besides the, you have to pay for it if you...
Yeah,
the winner gets a free dinner, but because we have the podcast and we're more competitive and it's basically a 2-man race.
Yeah, because everyone else sucks. I had to buy you golf.
Oh God, yes.
Right, and that was brutal.
You had to pay
I bought
for my
Mason's round, and it was
lose
just
all the balls.
It was a slice fest, and then it was just water.
Fest.
My girlfriend beat me. I mean, that's just embarrassing.
Did you really?
Yeah, she dominated me. She puts it in play. I'm further, but I'm that way.
I mean, Allie's beat me on tied me on a hole before.
I heard Mom's going this weekend.
Mom's
going. I was like, I would pay just to watch that if she's hitting.
She might hit a couple and then just say fuck it.
So this is our bet between each other.
Okay.
I will preface this. I've told everyone.
Except me?
Except you. I will preface this. I think it's a little overhyped. So don't get too high. Everyone's like,
I've been so worked up this whole week.
But it's a big one.
Alexa at the gym is like, did Cole tell you what you I'm like, no. Mom. She's always listening. Mom is like, did you find out what it is? Yeah. I'm like, no, we're waiting until the podcast. He wants my true reaction to it.
So let me finish the whole thing before you say it.
I need one for you too, though, right?
No.
Why?
This is for both of us.
Oh.
Okay. And I think it's just as equal. So
okay.
Let me finish the whole thing before you go there.
Okay.
Don't be a pussy and say no, though. I think if you don't win, you have to do this.
Okay.
So that means if you win, if you and Alexa are in the championship game, I have to do it. And then if you lose to her, we both have to do it.
Oh. So it's like
you must win it all.
Or you're doing this.
You must win it all.
No matter
if
who's
neither of us are in it, because in that scenario, I'm rooting for Alexa. Because I'm like, I don't want to do this alone. If it's me and you head to head.
But is that going to happen? No, sorry, Alexa.
Yeah, if it's me and you, exactly. If it's me and you head to head, then winner takes it. Loser does it, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's realistic.
Okay. What is it? Spit it out.
From the end of the football season to the start of the next football season.
Okay, so
fantasy
3
football.
months or whatever?
Fantasy football.
Of the fantasy season.
So we go from February to September. Do the math. All summer. 7 months.
Oh, God.
You have to have only a mustache and or 1 day stubble with the mustache for 7 months. And I'll put this out there too. We have a wedding to go to in August. God. So you got to rock a mustache for 7 months.
I'm totally fine with that.
Are you cool with that?
She's not.
Yeah, she doesn't want me to do it either, but we got to do it. So you can do stubble. You know how like Henry Cavill does a stubble a little bit?
For 7 months?
But you got 7 months.
God.
When the end of the moment you lose and I win, or vice versa.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So I have to win it all, or else I have to have a mustache. That's a 1 in 8 chance that I'm not gonna have a mustache.
I've won twice in this league, and you've won once. So yeah.
But if you take this as a whole, forget about history. We each have a 1 in 8 chance at not having a mustache for 7 months of the year. Christ, can we just do it for like 3 months?
No,
Can we do the NFL off season?
So that's February to August. That's the NFL off season.
Well, I guess.
That's why I did it.
No, it's March, April, May, June, July.
We're not counting training camp.
Okay, so 5 months? I guess what's the difference?
No.
2 more months. Fuck. Patients are going to be like, I don't want to see this fucking
yeah, with
pedo.
Shout out your partner, but I don't think it's the difference.
Oh, God.
What do we think? Come on, immediate thoughts. I got to go to a wedding. I'll have pictures with that thing just permanent.
I mean, I don't have a...
I don't either.
And this is what makes the chin.
That's why I thought it was so great. And you guys kept pounding me in Europe like, you could have a nice mustache. So I was like,
if I
okay.
do, I'm in. I'll do it. My hands are sweaty.
I'm so hot on the lights. That's a deal. That's on camera.
I'm in.
Yep. Lots of pressure on the draft.
Grow it out though. Can I do like fun stuff with
You can do anything you want with the mustache, and then you can do it can be as thin or thick as you want, as long as you have a mustache, and only now.
What if big life events happen in there within that time?
Plan around it, baby. Plan around it,
Can
baby.
I trim it really tight and be like, it's still a mustache?
If it's still, yeah, then you're no.
It's technically longer than my stubble.
We're not gonna allow it.
Yeah, I mean
No.
that's a mustache.
I mean, if you shave this to nothing with a little bit there, then yeah,
there you
I
go.
guess.
Or if I have stubble, or if I have, well, I can only have stubble, right?
Correct.
Okay,
That's why I
if
said
I have stubble,
you can't let
and then
this
I
go
have-
a week and then let
if I
it
have
go.
a day over stubble on this,
Yeah, no, that doesn't count. We gotta let it. We gotta let the
God.
stash
Allie
grow.
won't even. She barely kisses me now. She won't never kiss me.
The looks we're getting. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's the pod.
Fuck me.
Welcome to season
I have
2,
to
baby.
repeat. This is easier for you because it's hard to repeat.
Yeah, try it. 1.4, baby. If
I'm
I wouldn't
sorry.
have lost, I wouldn't have done this.
If you wouldn't have lost, you wouldn't have done this?
No.
Oh, you fucker.
So that's your problem now.
Yeah.
I'm on a revenge tour.
All right. I hope it's us in the channel.
Yeah,
It better be.
I kind of don't want it to be us.
No, I do. Because
I want to go through it with somebody because I don't want to have to look in the mirror every day.
every time we see each other. God.
Yeah, especially if like
God damn.
Paige or Allie wins, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I have to look at the person that beat me every day, and then I gotta see that.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that's it.
That'll
Season
be
2.
fun. Season 2 is off to a rough start. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Bye-bye. We'll see you next week.